of some of the other big stories today. 7 News is on your side getting results for multiple D.C. families. We first told you in February about a water main break that flooded nearly a dozen homes.
Yeah, let's take a look again at some of the photos and the videos from nearly 2 months ago when we were still dealing with some brutally cold weather. Residents called 7 News after they lost everything. And now our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley has learned after our reporting D.C. Water is taking accountability. She joins us live in Southeast with the update.
That's right. The family said they received a letter from the D.C. water insurer saying that the company is liable for the damages that happened. That means that they will be receiving compensation for what they went through. Now, this is the area where the water main break happened, and most of these homes behind me were impacted. Now, they are still dealing with these impacts. In fact, I just spoke with a woman who was just coming from the gym. That is where she has been taking a shower for the last few months because she lost everything in her home.
I just want to be repaid for my pain and suffering.
After more than 3 months, D.C. Water has accepted liability for what happened to these families.
This is what I used to get out of my bed to save my life.
The company has now been deemed legally responsible after its water main break caused all this damage. D.C. Water told 7 News that means its insurer found that the company's actions or infrastructure were the cause of the flood that forced families out of their homes. Beatrice Waters says she couldn't afford a hotel anymore. So although it's not safe, for the last 3 months she has slept in her house or her car while she showers and eats at a nearby gym.
What's it like for you to look around your home and see what it is now and compared to what it was with the 20 years ago?
If you can look at my face, it's scary. It's very scary because it's different. You know, it's different. That's all I can say.
Doesn't feel like your home anymore.
No, definitely not. No. And then the condition of me having to live here.
Waters lost all her clothes, her hair business supplies, important documents, and more than 20 years of family memories.
I'm glad that I reached out to the news because I'm getting more help now than I probably would have did by myself.
You can hear Miss Waters is very emotional as I spoke to her, and she wasn't the only one. A lot of the families here are telling me that they're still heavily impacted by this. If you can imagine being asleep and waking up to your bed almost floating, everything else around you floating, and water inching up your body. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Felicia, do we have any sort of estimates that you've heard of for how much this damage has cost these families?
I have actually spoke to a few, and some are seeing costs upwards of $100,000 because remember, they've been without a home, so some have been paying for Airbnbs and hotels. Others had to completely gut their home, pay for the water to be removed, and then of course replace their water heaters, boilers, electrical systems, and essentially everything inside. I did reach out to D.C. Water to ask when the families can essentially expect those checks back for everything that this has cost them, and we're still waiting for that update. For now, reporting live from Southeast D.C., Felicia Ashley, 7 News.